Play that nigga can top. Blow his can top real quick with the crash on him. I have to put the crash on him, man. Who you play today, Marley?
The Vikings.
Mm.
He lost to Slim City, so no respect.
What else is you putting in there?
Nah, nothing, bro. Just leave it. Just leave this shit, bro. Hell no, man. Nah, bro. What the fuck, bro? I gotta go crash this nigga Marley. Hold on, man. Retire you from the UFC, Marley?
You said what?
So you to let him retire you from the UFC?
Ooh.
I'm talking about in general.
Oh no, I just haven't been on. everybody else got tired of getting crashed, man. There's no point in playing.
You could be body.
I don't even fought him.
I'll put the crash on him. He got 10 top. Looking like he was ready for smoke. See this nigga, he's going long. It's time for smoke. It's time for smoke. They try to let this nigga give us some action too. I got to stream one morning. You know, I love to see niggas watch me play.
Alright.
The niggas steal some of my plays, man. 24 power. I only got a couple of them for him to steal though.
You steal all 3 of them.
Chris Jones can. Niggas team's at 86 though. It's gonna be tough out here. Get again, get again.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be 2 quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Dolphins going up against the Browns.
You're focused.
With that, let's send it
Take
out
it
to
easy
our
on me,
broadcast
Top.
team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis with this Week 2 matchup.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns.
Here we go today.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Who the fuck that is?
Loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Oh, you don't? What you got to do? Switch it, prioritize game chat. Hey, this nigga got Trey Wayne out there, but I don't give a fuck.
To throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. Let's
We gotta go
now
and fight
whistles
ball. We
come
gotta
in. We're
I
gonna
gotta
get a
take the
timeout
penalty
here
off. They
by
got
the
the special
offense.
teams. I don't know
They'll
what the
have
fuck.
2 remaining as we step aside
What the
here
fuck?
in this first quarter.
Oh,
And this
what the fuck
opening
that
drive
nigga was
not
doing
going
back
to
there? They gonna
plan.
took
This
that
is
bitch to the
now
house
3rd and
though.
13. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Come on, get it. Yeah, nigga. Got his ass.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Great fucking team.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. Now Griffin back into his end zone. And incomplete to open things up. Percy Harvin, the intended receiver there.
We got RG3 first or second time play. We play RG3 week 1. Not
Jarvis Landry, a guy that we profile.
Love his game. Not only is he going to beat you with athleticism, he's going to outwork you as well.
I mean,
and look for him to hurt you also in the kick return game.
Halfback sent in motion. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that is incomplete here. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Carter, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground. And then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Griffin from his end zone on 3rd and long. On the left side, this is Stills. And he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
This is the shit we have no tolerance for. I've been waiting for this. We have a fucking no fucking tolerance for that, though. Dead serious.
Was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The tight end Julius Thomas, the intended target.
One thing I will say, we have a no tolerance.
The linebackers, you know that in their zone
without a read option,
they're able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Third and long. It's Griffin. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a 4th down and short situation. But I bet we're wondering, why didn't he get to the first down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver is taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it. At least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
Have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. The play clock's running down. They'll give it to him right up the gut.
No. Nah, he was supposed to hold that block while running around that big like, bro. That's the reason why I set it up like that.
To a more manageable 3rd and 8. And let's run through the Dolphins defense.
Melvin Ingram is beginning to come into his own as an outside linebacker. Strong, solid, with an excellent first step.
He'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. A gain of 8 and a first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Can't talk getting it in,
can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Backing up. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, hold on to it, nigga. Make his debut to the league, bro.
In the end zone.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage,
he can double team that nigga all the run. McCaffrey wanted them gashing this nigga real fucking soon. You see that nigga keep getting held up. He should have been to the box.
Play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw here.
There you go.
Going down it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's another thing I don't be doing no
just to
more.
move the chains, pick
I'll
up
be
first
coming out of
down.
this shit
Nice
when niggas
job
no more.
finding an open receiver for a completion.
Coming out of this. I'm gonna get back in the single back of these niggas. Caffrey don't need them full back every play.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the
ready for the
dictating
cat.
on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And they'll run it here.
Hold the block,
The gadget package there won't do much for him. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there.
Really trying to send some cream off the edge on us.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. It'll buy some time right. And he will find his man. It's Kenny Brett. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with the football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, we're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And here now it's 2nd and goal. Ball on the 7-yard line.
Let me hit the hole, bro.
Continues. He's going nowhere again. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Now a handoff looking right.
They better not let that nigga touch McCaffrey. What the fuck? He's a 98 speed.
Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Come here, nigga, keep
The new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Give him 11 on the gain there, and that's good for a Miami 1st down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Nigga, come here, nigga. Mason Weber, nigga.
Down at the 31-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Be out here with the play actions on niggas.
We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Griffin now off the bootleg. And some space here.
Man, this nigga, what the fuck?
And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Don't tell me this nigga's bones like that.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he's taken down at the 43.
This nigga ran a bootleg for the
I always
first.
appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They go read option.
Hey, oh, come here, nigga. Fuck, I got something for that to get on.
Fortunately for him, he's able to
Hey, look, hey, every time he read the read, it's negative yards.
Right there, but how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, bounced right back on it, keeps possession. The fumble, but they're able to maintain possession. Now it's 2nd down. Now hang on here, timeout called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. A near turnover, but the offense recovers it. Now they'll try to regroup on 2nd. They'll come out in the pistol. Now they'll throw it with Griffin. Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And now it's 3rd down. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin going deep here for Parker.
Ooh, look at the run.
Mikey
Frost, Mikey J. Frost. Mikey J. Frost, nigga.
Here's Matt Darr now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
That's the first time I done heard a nigga phone besides mine.
Another boomer.
Dead serious.
Return it from the 6.
Like every time we be on, mostly you gotta have that. I'm big, nigga. You gotta have that house phone, man.
And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And that
you know it's that house phone. That house phone don't got no customized room.
Great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change?
This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time
Corey
for
Coleman.
61 yards.
Mama, there goes that man.
It's tough to defend guys just in regular time, but when they get extra time,
I gotta put my quarterback's throw power up, though. That nigga almost set up for us, boys.
Unfair, because now trying to stay with the receiver, very, very difficult to do, and a big play is often the result.
Nigga, what's up, nigga?
So we got 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
This nigga low-key
2
got
yards
the
on the
bottles
carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been
No,
that
we
way
know
the
it's
entire
coming.
game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 2nd down, 8. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. Now they try the right side here. They'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Let's go, boys.
Now after the score, it's Parkey
You in the screen, Chaos?
That's fielded in the end zone.
Come here, nigga.
He will be brought down here.
This nigga, it's gonna be a minute to make this nigga go away. This nigga got like a little quirky type little scheme, bro.
And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for the offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Ooh, and he took it. And he took it. As soon as I seen the play action, I just blitzed that nigga. Pop! Watch it, boy. I'm like, nigga, fuck my zone. I'm about to just go crash this nigga myself. This might be the picker. I'm trying to get. Oh, this nigga ran commit. What you doing, nigga? Put it out. Look, about to get this one TD.
receiver with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns add on to their lead.
This nigga's a run commit type nigga.
And it is now 21-0.
I barely run. The only time I'm running commit is when they got them goal line or like 4th and inches, and I know we need. I know that run is absolutely coming. And sometimes with that, I don't even do it.
To about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And that's why defensive coaches preach.
Nah, niggas that kick Reef out the league to get good money to the squad. This nigga was going to act like Reef active.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually get him down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and that will be third down.
No gain on that run. His team is down, but not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
That nigga Reef, bro. Reef don't really care about being in the league, bro.
The offense in that middle ground here on third down. 3rd and 5. Again, we'll see the pistol here. From the shotgun, Griffin. And he finds Stills, complete. We heard him talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They'll give it to him right at the gun. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time.
Yeah, like, look, first he like, this nigga like, I don't want to be back. This nigga Reef said, I don't want to be back in the league. We like, all right, cool. I'm like, bruh, we gave good money to the team because you was inactive, and that was the best team.
They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Third down, Griffin.
Nah, he came back. Oh, they let that nigga power that nigga for that.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
He was full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the
He's
ball.
like, no, I just want a reason, bro. I just want to know.
A really nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws.
Niggas like, I just want to know, bro. Why? We like, all right, cool. We like, you want your team back?
But still, a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On second down, here's Griffin. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield. At the 49. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
He's going to wind up and air it out. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
And it's picked off. And that's now the second time he's picked up a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Look, then when we was about to get a nigga back his team, bro, the nigga's like, we like, bro, so you want your team back? I don't know, bro.
Deep left side here. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll
I'll just be thinking, I'll block.
So second and 10 here.
You got one of the best leagues I've played in. We got some straight big ass niggas in this motherfucker sometimes. Well, I'll tell you.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. These guys told us, these guys being the coaches, they wanted to really stretch the field, get the ball down deep. They were able to do that here.
And you know when they stretch the field, you often leave guys in one-on-one situations. That allows your better athletes to go up and get the football. I love the preparation that they put into this. They made it a priority, and they got what they expected.
That is. I'm thinking, man.
I ain't gotta explain to you why I booted you. I ain't gotta explain shit. That's how you can feel it. You want to play
Play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to rifle up, and that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown. Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead.
Woo!
And cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it?
Okay, so
Yeah, I
Larry
don't-
apparently giving us the silent treatment all of a sudden. We're going to skip ahead to quarter number 3.
Bust out shit like that.
Yeah, that is. You can't. I'll be chilling until a nigga really piss me off, though. Like, only nigga really be taking me there is that nigga boss hog, though. Like, that nigga boss hog. I mean, like, this nigga really got me fucked up.
And down at the 22-yard line.
Hey, I am putting the dogs with this nigga can time.
Here in this third quarter. They come out here
28
with a
zip.
0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to
See, one thing about this nigga really has like a college type offense. Like, this nigga reminds me of myself in a pass game. Like, this nigga really can't pass that.
Hurry back to the line now. There's Griffin.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
This is Ajayi. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Another pistol look here. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. The 20. And a cutback right sideline. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line.
This nigga really loves to run that option in his play action shit. Let's see.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Griffin on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make
This
that
nigga
play.
really be
Yeah,
running
like
that
the
bull
train,
crap.
wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding him to no gain.
They go read option with Griffin.
Come here, nigga. What you doing, RG?
Down to the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this
And he
play,
missed it.
shadow the
Cool.
quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
This nigga's really a run commit niggas down too.
Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
Yeah, a little bit, because these niggas run committing. I'm looking airing this nigga out.
And they'll go with the ground attack here.
Hold the block, nigga. Let's go, man. Come on, nigga, get on this horse and go. I'm just about to run one of them niggas over. I'm dancing more than I'm dancing too much. This ain't dancing with the fucking store. Oh my goodness. Oh, stay on your feet. Hey, look at this run.
Goes a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
We always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Deep drop. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here.
Give me that, nigga. Bang, nigga. Side pick me, nigga. Savage. I had to make myself at the receiver so I can learn how to throw the ball.
Season both in this game. And the Browns continue to roll.
You gonna get yourself that chaos.
He's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now.
Hey, chaos, you gonna get yourself that rod.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Like, I really just threw the
This
bag
is taken
down.
about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal, you know, always feel
Bro,
like
I told these niggas, bro, I have no tolerance when niggas running that option for me, bro. Like, dead serious. It's just, for some reason, I just know how to just blow it up, bro.
Miss a field goal. It's amazing how fast they want to
Kill a quarterback every time.
But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treat
Ooh, hey, these rounds, though, boy. These niggas just looking
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
3rd down and 3. They come up in an offset eye. 3rd down.
Oh, look at Bree!
No gain on the play there. Nice job.
Hey, Bree, what if you on the screen? Look at you!
This is a punt situation on 4th. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because
baby, jump off side.
Sprinter stance, they're just headed straight
That
for the
nigga,
quarterback.
what? Miles Garrett. Hey, that nigga. Hey, now that I thinking back and looking back at that 3D trade, that was a terrible trade on that nigga's part.
Surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised.
Miles Garrett is a goon, but I got this nigga pre-1 superstar development 22-6-7.
They're trying to show extreme confidence.
Wrecking shop.
To throw is RG3. And he takes a
I'm talking about that nigga's real life wreck on the D-line.
True formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball,
You got this.
put
Hey,
pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
hold on, I got it. I'm beating the niggas ass.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go read option with Griffin. Now they'll pitch it out here. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out.
Come here, nigga.
And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. And the Browns getting set.
I told him.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
I'm out here throwing a bang. I'm trying to go off of my receiver now. I'm out here throwing it up to this nigga every play. Fuck it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside.
Look at that nigga, big calf,
It's a
nigga.
pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that. When
Corey Coleman with the bang.
game,
Oh, man, I thought that was my nigga. Damn, that's Corey Coleman
bang.
banging.
In this performance.
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, look, credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
They come up in an offset eye. Back to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Kenny Britt, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns are pouring it on. And he is a reliable target.
Top, I thought this nigga was better than this.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots.
This nigga ain't hit the box yet.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 40
I respect Ken Top though, bro. That nigga, he really got his own scheme.
At the 21-yard line. The Dolphins getting set to go here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? The offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And they're going to speed things up here. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. 2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Oh, I got to put the kill on him.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And Brady, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
But how has that changed in a big way? The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, free safety was there, no gain.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. They come up in an offset eye. Here's Ajayi.
Come here, man.
Immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job.
You really want to run this nigga's system. This nigga really needs a nigga like Mariota.
Filled the gap nicely.
Go running back.
1-yard gain. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. 1 yard, the official.
My niggas is teeing off for these niggas.
3rd and 9.
Bop!
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Now Thomas.
Come here, way to come up on the board, bro. I got the blitz coming up that gut.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They run with Thomas. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
These niggas is disciplined. Nigga, we was fucking football defense and take all season, nigga.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. On third down, Griffin. And over the middle, this is Parker. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Now Griffin. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
And now they're in the hurry-up. They go read option with Griffin. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
That nigga doesn't have time.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. And on third down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Third and long. It's Griffin. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now the Browns offense trots back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position. But it was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Now he'll look to throw here on second
and 10. That nigga's by himself, cuz.
But they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Oh, this nigga fumbled. McCaffrey. Come on, bro. Let me pick up the first.
Pick up a 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up fourth. And out come the Dolphins now. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. On the ground, it's Thomas. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Some runs are blocked so well, You almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They run with Ajayi. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get them the first. And quickly they get to the line.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's Ajayi. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try to open things up in the run game.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun on third down, Griffin.
What's good, Beezy?
Time for a break. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Damn, this nigga got another fucking field goal, man.
From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Folk's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right? And sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion.
We know it's not an easy job to get and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell, and it's fourth down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there, 17 yards, and it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it to next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Play action, it's Griffin. And he's got his man, that's Landry. 18 yards there and a first down. He's such a good route runner, shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Griffin on second down. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. This was just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime. To throw is RG3. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and that brings up 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to throw the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. Are you going to win it? In this case, they managed to get it done.
Now a desperation
42. Oh, yes, sir.
Be intercepted a 3rd time.
Mikey Jean Frost.
And that will write a finish to this ball
42.
game.
42-6 game, dog.
Oh, boy.